Hi, in this video we are going to continue the creation of this website, and this is a list of suggestions how you should use this video. The notes for this video can be found at this URL, which is loaded here. And we have finished creating the basic layout prototype, and now we can show our client what we have done. But we cannot send them the PSD file because probably they don't have the software to open it, and this file also has too much information we don't need them to have, so we want to export it as a JPEG file. Before we do that, we need to find a place to save the JPEG file. So let's go back to our C10 web design, Church 21. This is where the index.psd file is. We want to go one level up and go to Church 22 and create a new subfolder. So we right click here, do a new folder, rename it as images, IMAGES, images. We're going to put some file here, a JPEG file here. Okay, so come over here. We are going to cut out the part that, copy out the part that will appear in the JPEG file. So use the marquee tool, select from here to here. So the width is 1140 and height is 768, as you can see from the lower right hand corner. And then we can do an edit, copy merged, and then we do a file new. We're going to create a new PSD file. So we use the size of the clipboard, which is the content of the copy merged, and say create. So this is just nice. And then we do an edit, paste. So we paste the whole thing here. Okay. We paste the copy merged here. Before we export, we want to save this file just in case we need it. So we do a file, save, and obviously it's a Photoshop PSD file. We want to save into C10 web design, Church 21 design prototype here. And we want to name it index_client. So that is for the client, and you do not want to overwrite the original file. So do a save. Okay. So now you have this index_client.psd file in the same folder as your index file. So we want to export this as a JPEG. So you go to File, Export, Export Preferences, Export JPEG, choose JPEG. Quality is 95. You can key in 95 here, and you say OK. And then you do a file, export, quick export as JPEG. Go and choose your C10 web design, Church 22, the images subfolder you have just created, and then you have a file name called Church Client, and do a save. So now in your Church 22 images, you have a file called index client. Let's right click and rename this file to index, and then take a quick look at what this file looks like. You can right click and open with photo gallery. So this is a JPEG image you can send to your client, and it looks like a real website, close to a real website. And then if you look at properties, details, this file is pretty small. It's like 487 kilobytes. You will go through the email, and the detail is 1140 times by 768 dimension. Okay, but sometimes the client wants something more. They do not want to see a photograph. They want to see a real website with background images, with HTML, like a real website. So we're going to do that really quickly, and we are going to create a background image, and then we are going to add some HTML and CSS to it. It's still a fake website, but at least it looks real, better than a photograph. Okay, So before we move on, we can close our index client, PSD. We can deselect this. We can do a select, deselect. So the marquee 2 is gone. And we are going to create a new file for background. So instead of using clipboard or something, we are going to custom a file of 1 pixel width, 100 height, with a background color of 111111. So I click on this to bring in a custom background color, and then we key in 111111. Okay, so create. So we created a new file of only 1 pixel wide with a dark color background. So we're going to save this file, save as. Can we do save? No, we cannot. We're going to file save as Church21 PSD file, of course. We're going to save it as background. And we're going to export this as background. Like we have already set the export preferences, so now we can just do a quick export as JPEG and export into Web Design 2018, Church 22, images, and we have background.jpg, save. So if you look at the background.jpg, it's a very interesting image. Let's zoom in a little bit. So it's 1 pixel wide and 100 pixel tall. We can use it for background image. So now in Church 22, we are going to create a very simple HTML file. So we do a right click, new text document, and rename it as index.htm. Do you want to change extension? Yes. In order to change extension, you have to watch some of my earlier videos of how to change extensions, file extensions, or else you will not be able to do it. So now we have an index.htm. We can open this in Notepad++ to quickly create a HTML document. So I right click on it and open this in Notepad++. You also need Notepad++, so you need one of my earlier videos. Of course, we can do all this editing in Dreamweaver, but not everybody has Dreamweaver, and sometimes for videos, I want to make a short video, so Notepad++ is faster it's faster in terms of creating HTML files. So we have this, and then we are going to open this index.html in Firefox, which is right now. Obviously, the file is empty, so we have the editor on the left and then the output on the right. I'm going to quickly copy and paste some code inside. Okay, I'm not going to type everything, because if I type everything, this video will be too long for YouTube. So the first thing I want to do is create a very simple HTML document. With the title under construction, and style is here, head is here, and inside the body we link to the JPEG file in the images subfolder. So we save this, come over here and reload. You have your image here, but this image is not at the correct location, because we should centralize it and change the background color, all the good stuff. Okay. So the first thing we want to do is, in the style, we want to change the font of the background, which really doesn't matter for this case. And then we are going to add we're going to say the body, we're going to add a background color, which is slightly lighter than 111111 we have just used for the background image. We create a margin of 8 pixels at the top. We add a background image inside, and then we say repeat the background image in X direction. Save. Reload. So now we have a background color, which is this. And our background image 111111 is repeating in X direction, so create some kind of a difference in color at the top. But this is still not enough because we have to move this image to the center, so we do something slightly more. We say that for this image, margin left and margin right auto, that will make this image center. So now you have a simple HTML document linking to an image that looks like a website. It's not a real website, but it looks like a website. So you can send this to your client, and you can put this on the internet and then send this link to a client and say, this is the mockup website, what do you think? And hopefully they will give you some feedback, but not too many changes. Hopefully they will not require too many changes. Okay, that's a good place to stop. So in the next few videos, we're going to start coding, actually code the website. Thanks for watching.